Welcome back. We're here with Denny Spinner for this week's Monday with the Mayor Chat.
Good evening. How are you tonight?
Oh, not too bad. Yourself?
Doing well, thank you.
So tonight we have an update on Stellar. So let's start there.
Well, a couple of things that are coming up with our Stellar projects that are on the agenda for this month. The most significant one being on Wednesday, the 27th. We'll have a community meeting, a public meeting concerning two of the projects that have got a lot of activity through committee work so far, and that is the 4th Street Heritage Trail and the Market Street Park projects. Those two projects have been identified as important for us to move forward with. The funding sources are available to us in this coming year, and there's been two subcommittees working on these two projects independently to move us from a conceptual, which what we had in our Stellar proposal was just kind of an overview of what it could be, and taking that concept into a really more of an idea of these are the elements that we want to be part of this project. The committee for Market Street has been meeting again regularly, and last Thursday had a very productive meeting at Current Blend, which is the shared space here on 4th Street. Current Blend, in their announcements about choosing Huntingburg as a location, mentioned the Market Street Park was one of the reasons why they chose to be here. So we felt it would be good for that committee to meet there, see the space, and get a feel of how that would be incorporated into an expanded park system there at Market Street. The second committee is the Heritage Trail, which is basically the reconstruction of 4th Street. We've had a series of meetings with that committee, but the two more significant meetings were last month. We had a meeting with business owners, merchants, residents of 4th Street to reveal some of the concepts to them, get their feedback. Last Thursday, we had another one of those meetings, and we had again an excellent turnout. The folks from Taylor, Siefker, and William laid out the design, and I think we're moving in a very positive way. So after those meetings last week, what's going to happen between last week and the 27th is all the input we received from the committees, all the input we received from the residents, from the business owners, are going to be put back together and come out with a public viewing of those designs. After that public hearing, again, input will be received, and our next step would be actually to go to working with our two funding sources, the Office of Community and Rural Affairs and the Indiana Department of Transportation, to go out for a request for proposal from engineering firms that would take the concepts that we have and develop them into a buildable project. So, and timelines on that, we're probably looking at as a construction time. Probably 2016 would be our target zone for those projects. But it's been a very exciting time, and we really want to get that word out to the public. It'll be at Old Town Hall on the 27th. We'll have more information on that as we get closer. But this will be the public's first real view of the work that's gone on. But there's already been a tremendous involvement from, again, we had a meeting on the first night of the NCAA basketball tournament, and everybody talks about that, how everybody likes that. We had 35 citizens come to a meeting on a Thursday night, and really was an exciting meeting. And then this last Thursday we had again, more than 25 people came on a night when it was really a beautiful night outside to come and listen to these proposals. So we're getting great input, and I think the public is going to be very excited about how these projects are moving forward.
You mentioned park projects, and for a park, you're going to need bikes, and you guys actually have something for that. That's
right. Another project that's being launched, and I want to give full credit to the Du Bois County Leadership Academy. That group is in those sessions are going on right now, this current crew. But last year's DCLA, they have a capstone project where a group comes together and identifies a public need and comes up with a project that they think is going to be helpful to a community. The group, one of the groups last year came up with a bike share program, and they approached our park board with this idea. They endorsed it and are working with it, and an announcement recently was that there will be a bike rental program available at the Huntingburg City Park. We're still working on an exact location. We're looking at opening this up about the same time the swimming pool opens, so sometime around Memorial Day we'll have an opening of that. But what this will be is an opportunity that if you want to ride a bike but don't have one, or a visitor to town, you can go to this location, pay a small fee, and rent a bicycle and use it to ride through the community. The reason why the city park was chosen is because there is trails available at the city park, and this would be location number one And as we look at Market Street and we look at the north side as it develops, I think you're going to see a chance for that program to expand. So the Leadership Academy group, working with our park board, has come up with a great idea, and we've had great response so far. And you have to tune in for more details as that gets ready to launch. But you should see the construction start on there in the very near future, and it'll be located near League Stadium, swimming pool, tennis court area. So it's very easily convenient for folks who want to utilize that.
That might be a better idea for me than that ill-fated unicycle plan.
The unicycle plan is still there. I'm still waiting for that. And since this goes right into our next comment, is that the next 555 is Friday night. You were going to ride the unicycle in 555. I haven't seen that yet, but maybe a bike share program when that gets going will be fine. But our next 555 is Friday night, 5 o'clock here at City Hall. Our first one in April, we had our biggest crowd ever. Last year we had a tremendous response to it. We had absolutely perfect weather in April, and we had about 280 people come in for the 555 on that evening. 5 o'clock Friday, and Du Bois Wood Products is our sponsor, corporate sponsor for that this week. Again, it's just come up, walk, run, ride a bike, ride a unicycle, walk your dog. You can join the fun, and it is just the thing that I've really been most pleased about is the sense of camaraderie and the community building that is going on. They're starting to see people who want to, they plan on coming together and walking together on that Friday night, and it's developed some friendships that have gone beyond that. They still get together and walk at other times. So it's a really exciting program, and we appreciate all the support we've had from the community and from our corporate sponsors on that, and we look forward to seeing everybody on Friday.
As far as riding goes, I'll stick to my own theory of 2 wheels are better than 1.
That's a good theory, but I'd still, we can go back and view the videotape. You have pledged to do a unicycle, so I'm waiting for that day.
Well, we'll see how long you have to wait. Thank you very much, Mayor.
Thank you.
That's been tonight's Monday with the Mayor. We're back after this.